Hey guys, Bets here from 11 Bravo Gaming with some more Rainbow Six Siege commentary for you. Today I want to talk about some more tactics. I've been playing the game a lot since the latest patch. I'm sitting here February 19th, and they just released the patch for consoles. What is it, 2.1? I might have that wrong. That basically fixes everything. The connections are a lot better, matchmaking's better, hit detection's better. I'm playing better. I'm winning a ton more. I actually barely lose matches when I'm playing with teammates now. And the game is fantastic finally. It's what we've all been hoping for. I hope that your experience is the same as mine. Along with that comes a realization that we can now actually talk about tactics more. Everyone's been using this game as a tactical shooter, but it's been hard to focus on your tactics and mistakes when you're dying to people that aren't even on your screen. So now that the game is playing a lot better, I want to start talking more about things that I'm learning, things that I see professional players doing when I watch tournaments, and bring those to the channel and just kind of discuss that. So today I want to talk about drone usage because I see this as a super common mistake still in the game. In the gameplay you're watching here, I'm using my drone to scout ahead. I know generally where the enemies are going to be, but I'm using the drone to take advantage of information that I don't have normally. Now this statement sounds really obvious because I'm struggling to form my words a little bit as I watch the gameplay, but what I mean is there's certain things you could be doing with your drone that you're not already doing in most cases. When I watch randoms I play with, even the guys I play with in my squad regularly make this mistake, and as a team, we've talked about it and we try to improve on this. One is keeping your initial drone, your scouting drone that you start the match with, keep that alive longer. Not everyone has to see the bomb or the hostage, right? So if a teammate spots the hostage, you don't need to put your drone in a hostage room where all the defenders are sitting, where they're hunting for drones and trying to kill the drones. On the flip side, if you're a defender, you need to kill every drone. You need to keep count and kill 5 drones before the match starts. It's really important. It should not keep you from doing your barricading and setting up your defense, but it is a very important task. You can see in the game here I'm using my drone to scout outside rooms as I get ready to advance down this hallway. The rest of my team is on the opposite wall. I'm kind of a distraction or a flanking person in this case. I'm using the drone to push down and scout. And this is what I'm talking about. If I'm using my drone to scout and it gets shot, and I kept my initial drone alive, and that's what I'm using to scout, now I have a second drone available in my pocket that I can use when I get into a situation where I just don't know what's in front of me and what's about to happen. And why this is important, why good players are doing this, is why would you go through a door blind when you can put a drone under that door and see what's behind it? Why would you go around a corner or drop through a hatch without knowing what's below it when you can know what's below it? And I think we rush to do that too much in this game, and I see a lot of people doing it. So your goal with the drone at the beginning of the match is to ID where the target location is, and to ID all 5 defender types, what operators the defenders are using. That doesn't mean you have to spot them. The points are nice. It's kind of a trick they put in the game, right? They make you spot people for these extra points, and you can get a lot of points by doing it, but what good are points? They're kind of worthless. Maybe it's fun to say you're at the top of the scoreboard, and sure, that may be gratifying, but you can see here, we know where the hostage is. My drone, I put it up in a spot where it's pretty well hidden. I hide it back in these plants. Once the defender sees me, which he did, good on him. He was actually drone hunting, right? Now, I ran and I have my drone available to continue scouting. So, as long as you're IDing defenders and IDing where the target is, hide your drone. There's 2 philosophies with this. You can try to hide your drone somewhere that if you die, teammates can use it as a camera to spot, right? So that means giving it a good vantage point. Don't hide it in behind some paint cans where no one can see anything. The risk with that is that defenders have a chance to spot it, like when I was in the shrubs there, and then kill it. The other way you can do it is just hide it really far away from the defenders, out of sight, and use it yourself as you go to push in as a free drone to find the enemies and maneuver around. So when playing house here, and we find the objective, and I take my drone and I put it up here in a pretty nice hiding spot. I was hoping with this spot I would give dead players a little bit of a vantage point, possibly, and then I could also pilot that drone into where I need it. So really useful and more people need to do it. I hope people playing against me don't do it as much. It's really distracting when you're a defender and you see a drone. You're like, you want to ignore it because you know someone's about to push you, but at the same time, you know that you need to kill it or you should kill it. So we do that a lot. One person will push a drone in, the other person will push the doorway or the breach, and they'll, you can't watch both. You either got to defend yourself or you have to shoot the drone or shoot the player coming. So definitely something to keep in mind. This is a really cool clip. I use my drone in this clip just to make sure the enemy is still where I think he is. I see this kill hole here, and I knew from the last drone we'd killed the one guy behind it, but I think there's one more. So he dies. I knew he was there, and I spot the other guy, and I just go in and wall bang him. Really powerful use of drones. If you're in the defender's position, you should move. As soon as you see that drone and they know where you are, it's no longer safe to be where you are. So I hope this helps, guys. It's kind of a minor tip, and I kind of talked it to death, and I hope I covered everything. But of course, if I didn't, leave a comment and help each other learn. And that's kind of the goal of this channel. So I'm having a lot of fun with Siege, and I'm ready to start bringing out a lot more videos now that the game is really stable and playing well. For 11 Bravo Gaming, this is Fetz, and I'm out.